All right, so week 7. This time you guys are going to do something a little different. Instead of me making fairly lengthy notes, I'm going to have you go through a couple of steps and look through archives to come to an answer to the question that I posed in the discussion post. So instead of me guiding you this time, as much as I do, I'm going to guide you a little bit, but I'm going to let the archives take you to certain things. The links in the module take you to specific archives, but if you want to do more exploration, I highly encourage you to. One thing to keep in mind as you're doing this is that the founders who are part of the conversation, they share a lot of letters, they know a lot of people, and they have conversations about a lot of things as they're both creating these foundational documents, as they're creating the Constitution and debating what goes in it, as well as what happens afterwards. And that when the Constitution is actually written, a lot of these little arguments about slavery and the Native Americans and women and education and Europe and etc. are being discussed behind the scenes, and they're being negotiated. And so when the actual Constitution is written, what you see is what was negotiated, what was agreed upon, and not necessarily the little conversations that happen behind the scenes. But the writers that you are reading this week, particularly Phyllis Wheatley, they are part of those behind the scenes conversations. And so they're important figures to keep in mind as we start to move out of the revolutionary period.